kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Rhodes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defense...
There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Wide open spaces. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Sooners are on the move. Off-play action on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He's got it and still on his feet.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Puts it out of the air. Touchdown Sooners. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
It'll be 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. All wideouts, no backs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down a throw. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Got the 1st down and more. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him into 46.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A great catch and run for 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Pulls it in. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the move at the 30. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
pick your poison, right? When he gets outside the pocket, man, what do? Do I play the pass and stay back deep? Or do I come up and try to make a tackle? I'm not going to give up a big play and give up an easy pass, so it's just easy pickings for this quarterback because of his athleticism.
Trying play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Makes the catch. And it'll be a touchdown. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Makes the grab. It's Thomas.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed, try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Now rolling to the left. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on second down. Power football with the run. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense in the hurry up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Keeps looking downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Ferguson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Sooners come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on third and short. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. The pull and throw off the RPO. scoring. Wants to throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown Sooners. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game,
sends it downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Off play action. Here's a hit. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Flips it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Floats it out in space. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Catch in the middle. It's Bond. Turning it on. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look, they're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Now the play fake. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Takes the handoff. It's Bannister. He has the first and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
The Sooners will call on their punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be
going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. That's caught. It's Bannister. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bannister. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling on the run. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Berry. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Line gets set. First down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
to the tight end. Got his man to the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger. And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had 6.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I know that play broke down. That is one the offense, I think, would like to have back because you practice these type of scramble situations all week long. The quarterback this time flushed to his left. He's received.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The screen, and watch out. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They kick it away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense. to get a touchdown here, though.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Sooners send out the punt unit. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. To the ground with the back. Not much movement there as the gain of 1 gets him out to the 5.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Picked off! What a play to set him up! Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Making side adjustments here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fires to the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak in, try to surge forward. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Makes the grab. Runs through a tackle. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. Big guy tries to barrel in. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Trying to barge their way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll try to power it in. There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. Here comes the field goal unit. They'll try to get the 3. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Let's it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in...
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
He wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to let...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Got a man. It's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the pummeling has started. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the lead
trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Hey, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys.
Pulls it in on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They've got the screen set up. Past the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the... Touchdown, Sooners! Defense takes matters into